Holy f***. Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? Welcome back, guys. Another video from yours truly. Tonight, or last night rather, what we were getting up to. I was back in good old Newcastle trying to find the ghost of a dead sailor. Obviously he's dead. Ghost of a sailor that in 1800 and something docked a ship, came up to shore, was mugged, attacked, whatever, by somebody we don't know. We're going to try and find out who. Was killed and then was nailed to the door of the local tavern. The local tavern being somewhere that I'm going to investigate hopefully as soon as lockdown is over. The side of the local tavern and the door is actually linked to a stairway, an old stairway that's as old as the town itself. It's really long, you'll see in a moment. This sailor, the dead sailor, has been seen walking up and down there many times. He's like a well-known ghost of the city. So I'm going to go there and we're going to see if we can make contact with him and see if he's going to try and tell us who it is that killed him, why it is, and if the door that's next to the tavern was the actual one he was nailed to. I mean, that would be amazing if I could get anything like that. Brilliant. So a quick reminder, guys, if you like what you see, throw me a like, it really helps me out. If you're already subscribed, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much for coming back. And if you're not subscribed and you like this kind of content, feel free to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of my future videos. So I'm not going to say much today, so without further ado, let's get straight to it.
Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. How long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you.
Right then, we're here. Check out this staircase behind us, guys. Ooh. So this is the staircase where the sailor, which I've probably already told you in the introduction, so I won't go over it again. The sailor was nailed to one of the doors down here. No, I think it was this one just down here where I'm stood near, because I think it's pretty much one of the only original doors. Yeah, this is where we're going to hang out for a bit. Gonna see if we can get any conversation out of that guy or anyone else who's hanging around here. This building that we're next to, it's absolutely ancient. Look at this. Now I'll show you this door, which I think is the original one where he was nailed to. It's probably the oldest door in the building apart from the front one. One sec. So although it's had graffiti on it, you can see all the original nails. It's clearly, I mean, it's the door itself is buckled. It's absolutely buckled. It's got all its original hinges, and you can see where the original building starts. Absolutely fascinating. I'll take you around the front of the building in a moment. In fact, we're not actually going in that building. That is the cooperage that we will hopefully be getting in once lockdown is done. It's an ancient building. It's a Tudor building. I've spoken about it before. It is riddled. We are going to get in, and it is going to be unreal. But tonight, the focus is on this door and this stairway, where our sailor friend is said to come down. Right, let's get the K2 out and just check out what the energy is like in the area. That's what we're talking about. Okay, to my sailor friend who possibly got nailed to that door back in the 18th century, 17th century, not sure which one it was. You've been seen walking up and down these stairs. If you're here with me now, do you want to say hello? Thank you. Hello to you. It was very quick, guys. That was a very quick response. Holy fuck. Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? Right guys, just stop this for a second. So I asked if there was anything that they wanted to say, and I hope this is picked up on the camera. There was a scratching from this door, and there was a squeaking, and I've just heard a voice say something that sounded like a voice of a woman. Fascinating. This is a really cool place. I'll tell you for one, if this is what it's like down here in the side street that's haunted, I can't wait to get in there. Lockdown, get over with. I really hope they're going to let me get in there. This place is absolutely riddled. It is amazing. I love it. Right. Get me energy back. That sent chills through us, that did. Brilliant. It's very light here because there is a light. But it's very light here because there is a light. What a stupid thing to say. They do have quite good light in here. Makes a nice change for you to just seeing me run around the dark graveyard, right? Right then, let's crack on with the spirit box. Let's try that again, shall we? Only I won't stop it this time if something scratches that door. Okay, sorry if I stopped that conversation. If you want to come through again, give me your name. If you can give me your name. My name's Alex. Pleased to meet you. Now, I've heard the stories that you got nailed to the door down there. When you arrive on your ship, I don't know if you were just on leave or what, but it's not very nice. What have you got to say about that? Do you have any messages for me? Or any messages for the ones that killed you? And left you on these stairs? Can you manifest? You've been seen on these stairs before? You've been seen on these stairs before? Quite a few times apparently. Can you walk down these stairs for me now? Yes? Brilliant. I'd appreciate it lots, and you know that I come in peace. You know I come to learn from you. I want to hear your story. You can use my energy if you want to. Just don't follow me home, don't attach yourself to me. And I'd appreciate it if you didn't rush me either. Just walk up slowly, see if we can see you, and use this device that's in my hand. The sound, if you've never seen one of these devices, the sounds that are coming out of my device, this device, if you can manipulate them, you can use the sounds to make words and try and speak to me if you already haven't. I've got a feeling you already have though. Let's come forward slowly. Getting a really dry throat, guys. I don't think it's anything paranormal, I think I just need a drink. So just so you know, sailor, I intend soon to come into your pub, into your building, this one, as soon as the owners let me get in. I'm going to come in and I'm going to say hello, and I'm going to sit down and I'm going to have a drink with you, and we're going to do a proper seance and speak to you. And that way we'll get to know your story properly. Okay. I'm going to be quiet now, and if you can tell me some things in this using this device in my hand, either come forward, give me your name, something that I can use as evidence that you actually exist. Can you tell me if this is the door that you were nailed to? This one? Am I right? Was that a yes? Was it this door? So you were killed, and you were nailed and left to die, possibly here. Can you tell me why they killed you? Was it just random? Did they steal money? you want to come forward? Do you want to make yourself visible, make yourself seen for me? Is that possible? Was that kneeling? You kneeling? No, I won't be kneeling. I don't kneel for anybody. If you recognise my divine light, don't see that as a threat. Use it as energy. Use it as an invitation to come and share knowledge. Love to learn about you, but the only way we're going to learn is if you tell us. Wow, okay guys, so just so you can get a grip of what I'm experiencing, if you notice that the necrophonic's been more chatty than it always is, than it usually is, sorry, it's chatting away non-stop, so I'm going to have fun editing this later to see exactly what's been said. For some reason on these staircases, all the time, your heart beats out your chest. You kind of like have palpitations, kind of like a heavy chest, I don't know why. All the time. Now I've asked the sailor to come forward. To come close, to give him some idea that he's here. Yeah, that's right. You're here, are you? Yep. Whereabouts are you? 'Cause I can't see you. Can you do something to show that you're here? Can you make a knock on that door? Can you... I'm wearing a hat. Can you knock my hat off? Is that asking too much? Can you whisper into this device in my right hand? Can you whisper into this so we can hear your actual voice? Okay, I'm going to turn this, the necrophonic off now, and we're going to use our good old senses. A real investigator uses his senses more than anything. Now, we don't want to fall into the trap of relying on technology. Now, I started doing this without technology, and I only really started using things like the Spirit Box apps, EMF readers and things, just to give some kind of visual representation for the camera for you guys, so you can see energy changes and sound changes, because the things that you pick up naturally with your body, you know, the chills, temperature change, people whispering in my ear, you can't really hear unless they do it on the camera. So we're going to go to the top of the stairs. Good thing about lockdown, this is in the middle of the town. This is in the middle of the city, guys. There's nobody about. Perfect. Alright. Now, if you were a sailor, where would you be? There's the bridge up the top there. Let's have another walk down. K2 out. Such a strange atmosphere, guys, such a strange one. Not particularly threatening. It's not particularly threatening, but it's just strange. But then, walking up and down the stairs in an old city isn't normal. Right, K2's on. Let's see if we can pick up any energy fluctuations. They don't always mean anything, but they would be interesting if it kind of went from green all the way up to orange, like we've had before in previous investigations. It probably, you know, it definitely means that there's an energy disturbance. I mean, 100% there is an energy disturbance. Whether or not that energy disturbance is paranormal, or if it's some other electrical fault, or something, we don't know. Right, let's go back to the door. There's the door. Let's check the door out. So, nothing obvious coming from that. Okay, so I'm going to be quiet. I'm just going to perch myself here. And I'm going to look like a right dodgy bugger if anyone goes past. But, so what, who cares? YouTubers are all dodgy buggers. We all do dodgy things. Right. I'm going to be quiet and I'm going to try and focus on the spirit of this sailor, because what we've always found out is if we sit back and focus on them, 9 times out of 10 they come forward. So I'm going to do that. So to the spirit of the sailor that was nailed to the door, and the one who walks up and down this flight of stairs, please come forward, introduce yourself. I think you already have using the spirit box, but I'd love you to come forward, make yourself seen. If you come behind me, if you walk behind me, give me a clue that you're here. A voice, a sound, banging, knocking. Was that you scratching on the inside of that door before? I've just seen, oh guys, there's nobody been in that building for about 10 years, I think. I think it's been locked. Give or take, probably the owner's going in every now and then. But it's not being used. There's nobody been in there for about 10 years, and that's all the more reason why I want to get in there, other than its rich history and the fact that it's renowned for being really haunted. I'm going to go around the front and show you what the windows look like in the higher floors, the top floors. Like, there's a vase with flowers in it, and even that looks terrifying. It's brilliant. Absolutely. Honestly, cross your fingers, guys. Cross your fingers that we can get in there after lockdown, because we're going to have a whale of a time in there. There's no way we're not going to get loads of stuff on camera in there. Especially if I'm in the middle of it doing a Ouija board. Oh! Did you hear that? So we've got some banging from inside again. Okay, brilliant. Did ask for that. Can you walk behind me? Can you come down these stairs as you've been seen doing, please? Or can you come close to this device that I've got in my hand here, which will tell me if you are nearby? No. No, I'm not at all scared. But I am very interested. take a walk to the front of the building. I'll give you a look at it. Well, there is a road down here, guys, even though it is locked down. There's still people driving about because nobody listens. Although the rules have been changed slightly. There's a lot of noise coming from there. Right, here we are. This is the building that we're going to try and get into after lockdown. Amazing, right? And this is the stairs. So just doing a sweep. Building. Whoa, for a second there I thought that was open, you know. I thought someone had opened it and left it open. We'd have been in there in a shot.
Down in the deep of my mind, I call for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I call for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind.
If you're inside of this building tonight, if you're inside of this building instead of walking up and down these stairs, I'm going to put your ear to this door, bang on the door, or say something. Bang on this door. Something going on up there. I'm not sure what that is. There's something being dragged around up the top of the stairs. Could be somebody, it could just be, I don't know, local Rajis, could be anything. I've not heard anybody though. Okay. Last perch. I'm going to perch here, I'm going to meditate, so to speak. No, I'm just going to meditate. I'm just going to kind of meditate. I'm going to focus on them. Okay, so let's see if he decides to walk up behind us. If he does, you guys will see him before I do. Right. Okay. I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to focus and see if I can get him to come forward. So that'll do for tonight. Just an introduction to this part of town, to this particular staircase, and more importantly, this building behind me. So, fingers crossed for lockdown to be over, guys, because we really need to go to this building. I know I keep going on about it. I know there's a castle. I know there's loads of castles that we're going to be going to. You know, we are going to be saving up our pennies and going to Chillingham Castle as soon as we can, because I swear once we go there, honestly, that's going to be the best paranormal video that's ever been put on YouTube. There's no way that it can't. There's just far too many things there that I've seen and heard and experienced, touched and been touched. It's just, far too much in there to not get an awesome video out of it. But yeah, so even though we're going to be doing all that, this building behind me, it's got a certain vibe about it. I don't know what it is, I can't quite put my finger on it, but I just get the feeling that there's something lurking in there that wants to be heard, or possibly doesn't want to be heard, and it's going to be pissed off when I walk in there, breaking the seal of this place for the first time in ages. Either way, we're going to have fun, and if we don't have fun, we'll be scared and we'll get pestered, and even if that happens, you guys will be able to see it, and it'll just go down as more documented evidence. Right, so that's it for this place. I'm going to go home now, edit the footage. I'm going to see if I can see anything walking behind me. Obviously I've not seen this yet, so that would be nice if our sailor friend did make an appearance. And also I'll have a listen to the spirit box audio and see if we get any messages that way. Alright guys, off I go. It's very late now, I've got quite a long walk back, but it's a beautiful night, so I'm going to enjoy that bit of exercise. Okay, see you guys very soon. Take it easy.